welcome back to another Rome vlog. So last night we slept so good after our travel day yesterday. I think last night we must have slept for about 10 hours, so we're all refreshed, ready to go today. First stop is the Colosseum. Actually, first stop, let's get some breakfast and coffee. I gotta be honest, Italians do know how to make coffee.
The Colosseum was, and still is, colossal. It's the great example of ancient Roman engineering. It was begun in 72 AD, during the reign of Emperor Vespasian, when the empire was nearing its peak. Using Roman pioneered concrete, brick, and their trademark round arches, Romans constructed much larger buildings than the Greeks.
The thing is, though, that, you know, inside of that they had all those carvings of art.
Your carvings, yeah?
Me and Tyler can't even draw a perfect circle. And that dude man, we have like 400.
According to legend, Rome was founded by two brothers, Romulus and Remus. Abandoned in the wild and suckled by a she-wolf, they grew up to establish the city. In actuality, the first Romans mixed and mingled here, in the valley between the famous 7 hills of Rome. This became the Roman Forum.
You found your pesto pasta.
What time?
We just stopped in this random little cafe on one of the side streets on the way to the Spanish Steps. They have everything, pasta, pizza. They've got the rice balls that I really want to try. I don't know the name of them, but I'll show you when it comes. I've ordered a panini. Look at the size of it. It's flipping massive. But tonight we're hoping to go back to that restaurant that we went to yesterday, El Grotto, I think it was called, because the pizza there was amazing. And Carter's so happy because he's finally found his pesto pasta. Guys, do you want to offer this with me?
I want to try it.
Yeah? I've just cut it up because it's absolutely massive and I'm going to share with everyone. But I've got parma ham, lettuce, tomatoes and mozzarella. And I think he's put some like oil on it. Dig in, guys, because it's massive. I've seen these on loads of Rome vlogs and I've wanted to try one for so long. Let me cut it in half. It's full of rice and cheese and steam. You're happy now, aren't you? It's your favourite. You've been hunting down pesto pasta since we got here. And a pinch one. Wow, Carter. That's really good pasta.
It's Italy.
Make a wish! We're all fed and watered and feel so much better. But considering that restaurant was hidden off the beaten tracks down a little side alley, it was very expensive. And the restaurant we went to yesterday was so pretty and lovely and it was only €4 more. So we definitely said that we're going to make another reservation to go back there. Man, I'm out of breath. These guys are walking so fast. But we just made a stop to the Trevi fountain. I'm trying to see it as much as I can because on our last trip it was all up in scaffolding and perspex. So we've been there 3 times already. But now we're using Google Maps to hunt down the famous gelato bar. Here it is, and I think everyone else in Rome has found it too. We're gonna have to join the queue. What feels like us walking the entire length of Rome to find this famous gelato bar. If it doesn't live up to its expectations, I think I'm gonna crack. But we finally made it to Frigadarium, I think that's what it says. And it's the best gelato in Rome, apparently. And they actually dip it in chocolate and it all freezes on top. So I'm actually looking forward to this. And people are coming out and they look amazing. You watch now, it'll be the most expensive ice cream in the world. Does it say anywhere again?
Okay, well, you know.
Don't tell me that's €28 an ice cream.
Date to clown.
Oh. Right, let's see if this lives up to its expectation. Is that the nicest gelato ever? It's really frozen though, isn't it? They really froze that chocolate on the top.
In like 2 seconds.
After all that queuing and walking, I didn't end up getting any of the gelato, but I did pinch Gethin's one, and I can honestly say this is hands down the best gelato I've ever had in Italy. Why are you getting undressed? Why have I got a feeling that you're not just gonna take a sip to drink? You're having a full-on wash, are you? Apparently this is drinking water as well. Just wet your hair. You got ice cream all over your face. We've just spent the best part of an hour and a half sat on the bus. We purchased the hop-on, hop-off bus tour tickets. We haven't used it today, but our feet are aching. So we just sat on it and just went round and round. But now we just jumped off again and we're going down to the Spanish Steps.
We went around 3 times.
We did.
3 circles.
We did. So our feet are nice and rested now. We're gonna grab some food at the Spanish Steps and find a nice restaurant that sells carbonara, because that's all I fancied all day. These guys had pasta for lunch, so I don't know what they're gonna have.
Pizza.
I think pizza. But I really fancy pasta.
Rice balls. I'm gonna probably have one of those rice balls.
They were good when they.
Yeah, I liked them.
One other thing your pasta was better.
Yeah.
Don't walk into the signpost, Tyler. The one thing I want to try before I go home, there's a like breakfast dish. I think it's like a donut full of cream or a pastry full of cream. I gotta find that before we go home. You should count how many steps there are on the Spanish Steps.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you are?
5, 6. There's 330 steps.
The last time we came to Rome, we were on limited time because we were doing a cruise excursion. So we had 40 minutes in this area to see the Trevi fountain, the Spanish Steps, and whatever else we wanted to see. And we were starving. We were so hungry, so we just quickly called into one of these shops to grab some pizza. And do you know what, honestly? It's probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had, ever. So Gethin and I and the kids now are just walking down this street to see if we could find where we found that pizza, just so we could take some back and have it maybe for lunch tomorrow. If my memory serves me right, it was somewhere along here, because I just remember that chemist for some reason. Was it this one? Yes, it was here. It's still here after all these years. Gethin had to step it up a level and say the guy that's actually serving the pizza is the guy that served us 6 years ago. Now that is actually quite freaky, Geth, that you remember stuff like that. We're at this place, and honestly, the best pizza in Rome. With all the thousands of restaurants that are in Rome, we've bypassed them all, and we're going back to the same place we went yesterday because it was just so good. If it's open, I don't know if it's open though. Oh, it's closed. We stopped at this restaurant. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but it's right next to Louis Vuitton, and I think I saw a Fendi or something down there, and I thought the prices were going to be extortionate, but they're not bad. So if you want a margarita pizza, actually, where's the price? Where's the price? Oh, here we are. €8.50. You can't go wrong for that. And I'm going to definitely get the carbonara. I've been waiting to have this all holiday.
There's other pizzas.
Yeah, your pizzas are on the back. What did you just say? I was going to order a champagne and I said I'm going to have this one. €85. Oh, Prosecco, €50. Well, €6 there a glass. Oh my God, Tyler, you give me a heart attack there. And that pigeon just walked over our feet.
There's a pigeon.
Is it under our table? Tyler, stop it, you're giving me heart failure. Oh, it was your leg. It was your leg. You just give me a heart attack. You little git. I just screamed in front of everyone. Oh, there, it's gone now. It's over there. Cheers.
See, come underneath my table.
For €6. It's not a bad glass of Prosecco. Do you reckon they'll give us...
Can I take a teeny bit?
Hay fever's high today.
And the hay fever also.
I'm paranoid now, there are pigeons by my feet. I bet this is, even though this is tiny, I bet it's super filling. Well, your pizza looks good. In Italy, and you order a burger. For shame.
Looks good though.
It does look good. Right, buon appetito. Gotta take the stick out, Tyler. Before it goes up your nose. That stick. In a way, I'm glad that other restaurant was closed because that food was amazing and it wasn't badly priced either. You got my jacket all wrapped up. Do you want me to take it back?
No, I want it back.
Oh, okay. You want my jacket back?
Take all this off.
Okay.
So I can actually put it
that restaurant, the bill came to €67 and Gethin had, oh, we only had water. I had Prosecco. We had Fanta and water and pizzas and pasta, so not bad. Are you alright? What are you doing?
I want to put it on.
Oh, I'm the one getting cold now, not you. Hey, good morning and welcome to the next day. So we've had a little bit of a lie-in this morning. We laid in till 8:30. Yesterday was so early getting to the Colosseum. But we've got up, went and grabbed some waffles again in the Termini bakery. I grabbed a cappuccino to go. Honestly, I felt so out of place. All the Italians were having their espresso shots at the counter. I was the only one to have a cappuccino to go. but we've just jumped on the hop on, hop off bus. We're going to have a late breakfast, early dinner, and then we got the Vatican this afternoon. Coffee and white jeans on a bus do not go together. I've just been trying to scrub it out, but it doesn't look like it's coming out.
See the Pope.
We want to see the Pope. Ask him to do our TikToks with us. We purchased our tickets before we got here. It was about £80 for the 4 of us with 2 tickets. That allowed us to skip all the queues, which was a great thing because we saw the queues at the start of the Vatican and it wrapped around, so it was definitely like a 3-hour queue wait. And also, as of today, the 29th of April, they did ask to see our COVID pass to get in. But I have no idea where we gotta go, guys. Which way do we start?
We go right, because you get 50 dollars last and you come back out this way.
Okay. This is just go with the flow type of place because it is massive. I thought he was taking a selfie. So we're just about to enter the Sistine Chapel, and before we got into the Vatican they did tell us that there's no photography or any filming allowed in there, so I'm going to put the camera away now. I don't know if it's because of religious purposes, but I did hear on someone else's vlog it's because the Japanese hold all the copyrights to the Sistine Chapel.
This is how easy it is. Italy, Vatican City. Italy, Vatican City. Italy, Vatican City.
We just spent 2 hours in the Vatican and now we are going to try and do the traditional Italian dine-in. I think they start at 6 and they kind of finish at 12. I don't think we're going to finish at 12 because the kids are with us, but it's about 5 o'clock now, so we've just stopped in the square by the Pantheon and we're going to get some drinks and a little like appetizer first, and then we're going to move on to different places throughout the night, and we're just trying to decide now what we're going to get. I fancy a I thought it was called bruschetta, but it's called bruschetta. I fancy one of them. They fancy a pizza, and I also fancy one of all the meat platters. So, decisions. So for our first course, we got 2 bruschettas, one with mozzarella and garlic, and the second one with tomatoes. I've just ordered a Prosecco. The Prosecco here is really, really lovely. Gethin's got a beer. Carter's going all out with his water. He doesn't drink anything else, and then Tyler's got his Fanta. I say we're going to do this. I bet we give up now by 8 o'clock. First course of the night completed. I don't think we're going to be able to do this all night because it's so expensive. We just had
50 quid.
Yeah, 50 euros that just cost us for a round of drinks and 2 bruschettas. In the end, bruschetta, something like that. Anyway, oh, 3, yeah, sorry, 3, because we ended up having to order another one and a bowl of chips. The chips were 8 euros for a little tiny portion. So definitely, when you come to Italy, go down the little side streets and you get a lot cheaper. Don't go to the little piazzas where everyone's like people watching and it's a tourist trap, because it's very, very expensive. We've just turned the corner from when we just had our first course and we've ended up at the Pantheon, but there's no way we're going to eat our second course around here because it's going to be double to what we just paid over there. So we're going to keep walking. So for our next course, we stopped in a side street pizzeria. Carter loves the rice balls here and he's been hunting one down all day, but we found a ham and cheese one, so we got that next. We're going to split that 4 ways, and then for later I picked up a cannoli, because when you're in Italy, why not? A rice ball and a cannoli, or should I say a ham and mozzarella one. €4.30. These are the prices I like. We give it the big I am that we were going to do all these courses till 12 o'clock. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We're on our third course and I think we're calling it quits. We've just stopped in a restaurant by the Trevi fountain and we've got to the point where we're quite full. So Cara and I are going to share a pizza. This is why I think we're going to have to call it quits. Look at the size on this pizza.
Never quits, Mum. You don't say quits.
This is what I've been looking for the whole trip. One of these.
I thought there was more cream than that.
Should we get one now to finish off our 18 courses? I've been looking for one of these for the last 3 days and I finally found it. I thought they would be everywhere in Rome because apparently this is a Rome speciality, but it was in a little tiny shop on the way home. So we're gonna go have it now with a coffee. We didn't make all the courses tonight. We only made 4. So we had the bruschetta or bruschetta and the drinks. We had the cannoli and your rice ball.
Yes, sir.
And then we just had the pizza and then dessert. I've grabbed a coffee to have with my cake. I've split the cake now 4 ways so we can all have a bit of a taste. I thought it'd be a lot sweeter than what it is, but this was so hard to find. I wanted to try this ever since I got to Rome because apparently it's a Rome speciality. Couldn't find it anywhere. It was in a little shop tucked down one of the back streets. So I'm gonna sit down now, have my cake, drink my coffee. I'm gonna jump in the bath because my bones are aching from all this walking. So I'm gonna finish the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more Rome vlogs, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell for post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.